Hey guys, how's it going? We're gonna do a small garden project and a little bit of planting today because it is such a gorgeous day out. So I have this pedestal right here that I do not use. And I don't know why I don't use it, but I also have a container that has some wire vine in it that is just absolutely stunning that I also am not using. It's just sitting there with wire vine in it around the corner on our house, and I don't get to appreciate it. So my thought is the container that has the wire vine in it is green. I stained it, and this is raw concrete, and I still have some of the stain left from when I stained it, and it's a green stain. This is a tintable stain and poly, and it is in the color lime grass, and it's green. It is straight up green. And I had stained this container maybe 3 years ago, and so I thought, well, let's stain this to match, and then I can put that container on top of this. So this has flowers on it, and the container has little cherubs on it, and it's so cute. So that is the plan for today, is to stain this up, and then I also might do a little tiny bit of planting depending on how long this takes. So let me show you guys this, and then I'll show you guys that container. This is the pedestal. Ignore the white fly on my irises. They might just get pulled, but look it's got this like flower design. I picked this up locally. I got this for like $5, and I don't know, I thought it was very cute, very sweet, very dainty, and I think that it might be really nice if we just go ahead and paint it this green color. I think it might just make everything else stand out. Let me show you guys the cherub thing, because the cherub thing looked exactly like this, and then when I painted it green, everything stood out. Isn't that so cute? So it was that raw concrete color, and you couldn't even like tell any of the detail on here, and then we stained it that green color, and it just kind of like stayed anywhere that I like, you know, where there's detail, and it's just so cute. It has this wire vine hanging over it. I just love wire vine. I think it's such a gorgeous plant. This has been in this container for a very long time, but look, there's cherubs all the way around it, and there's also a heliotrope in here, but I am gonna pull this one because this container hasn't been getting regular water, and this is too small of a container, and it's been in this container for I think 2 years now. So I am excited to get this all planted, not planted up, to get this on that pedestal. I think it's just gonna be so cool. think that looks really good there. It is a lot of green. It is a lot of green. So maybe next year or even this fall. Actually, I could just throw a couple of little pumpkins in there and I think it would be really cute. Perfect for fall. Or this next spring, this next spring, I can plant it up with something that has a little bit of color. But I don't know, I like it. I like the green. I like the wire vine. I think it's really pretty. Gives a little bit of height right there, a little interest. I might scoot it back a little bit further into the bed. But either way, I think it looks really good. Now that we got that planter all done, we're gonna do a little bit of planting. And I have 6 of these gorgeous, gorgeous plants. So this is kind of a new plant to me. Actually, it is a completely new plant to me. For a minute, I thought it was columbine because it has the same leaf structure, and then I also thought maybe it's a made hair fern, but it's not. This is called Meadow Rue, and this one is called Cotton Candy, and I am so excited about this plant. They get really good size, so it's gonna get about 3.5 feet tall and about 2 feet wide. This is a Meadow Rue, or a Thalistrum. We're gonna pop it up on the screen, but it's called Cotton Candy, and I'm really excited about it. It is a more like, it says it's full sun to part sun lover, but I'm gonna go partial sun in my growing zone. It is zones 3 through 8, and it gets a really good size, and that's the blooms. They get that tall, but I just loved the foliar growth on this because it looks like made hair ferns, and it also looks like columbine, but it's not. It's Meadow Rue, and I just am really, really excited about getting this plant in the ground. I think it's going to be a gorgeous one. I guess it comes up with a ton of foliar growth, and then it does all of these massive bloom spikes. And when I got them, they did look very, very sad. I've got a couple of them that still look sad, but they have grown and perked up so incredibly fast. They are, I'm guessing, water lovers because I had these guys sitting in a ton of water, and they perked up much, much faster when they started getting a lot of water. So we're gonna go ahead and get these guys planted today, and they're just, look at that. Look at how they move. Oh, they're gonna be so gorgeous. So let me show you guys where they're gonna go. So we have this area that we've been working on. We just planted these bleeding hearts, the Dicentra, right here. And I think we're gonna plant over here today. So I've just been trying to work on this area more and more, and I think that this would be a really good area for it. You can see it's kind of like dappled sun. So I'm gonna just kind of go in and surround this area. I am gonna pull out these coleus because they have not performed well at all. And I'm pretty sure that's due to the gopher mole activity. And they've just been really sad. So they are gonna get pulled, kind of unfortunate. Let me show you guys what they should have looked like though. So this container right here is what they should have looked like. Isn't that incredible? I think this is only 2 plants, maybe 3 plants, but they are so, so gorgeous. And then this is the snowdrift right here. And then I have a dusty miller, and then I have a honeysuckle that has succumbed to spider mites, and I'm just gonna pull it next year. But I got this obelisk right here, and it's just, I don't know, I love how this container has like totally filled out, especially because like this section here is sun and then this section here is shade. And so you can see how things have just kind of thrived when they're in their element. And the divide is literally like right here at the end of the day with sun and shade. And so this is the wasabi coleus, and this is what the ones in my back area should look like. But obviously they don't. They look much, much more pathetic. Let me show you guys one more time. Oh, we had somebody join us. Ta-da! That's what they look like. Yeah, stark contrast. So let's go ahead and get these planted here because that is going to be so spectacular. And you can see it's kind of dappled sun. You can see there's like a stream of full sun, but I don't think the foliar growth is going to get hit by any of that at all. It's about noon right now, and we're going to start moving into even more shade because the sun is going to go directly overhead for the canopy of this tree right here, and then it'll get shaded from the fence. So this is going to be partial sun. This is the filtered, dappled sun throughout the day. 10 minutes since I finished. I cleaned up my project and I came back, and now these ones are in the shade and these ones are in the sun. They flip-flopped. Isn't that so funny? This area has been so hard for me because certain areas are only gonna be in sun for a very short period of time. So I think that these will be okay. Anyways, these are gonna be so stunning, and this is just gonna fill this entire area out. I need to come in for, I think, these 3 back ones, and I think it's that one that need a little supplemental water. So I'm gonna have to run some extra irrigation to the 3+1, just because I think this tree is sucking up so much moisture. It's a privet tree and it's just the worst. But these are gonna be so gorgeous. You know, they'll get probably about there with their bloom spikes and everything. And so what I'm trying to do is incorporate this space into this space. And right now it feels like this is one space and it feels like this is one space. So I decided to, I was doing them just like this and I was gonna have it come over here. I decided to kind of drift it around the corner a little bit so I can start including this into it. And then what I would like to do is this fall time is come in with a bunch of cyclamen, and I'm gonna pop cyclamen in here and have it kind of drift along into this area. So then it all feels cohesive and there's something that just kind of matches along the entire bed. I think that that'll be really, really pretty. Let's go show you guys where the pedestal ended up. So it's right here, and I think it looks really good. The grain turned out really good. I did start going really heavy with it, and then I remembered on the container what I was doing was going in and I was wiping it off. So it's a little bit heavy right there, but it's fine. I'm sure it'll age. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, the other one used to look like that, but you can see it's slightly different color because it's more aged. But whatever, I think it's really pretty and I think it looks really good there. And especially once I get maybe a couple pumpkins stacked in there, like a little pumpkin stack, I think that'll be really, really cute and perfect for fall time. And this was really easy to do. This is just any water-based stain. I get the tintable ones because then you can have them, they've got a sheet of stains that you can choose from, and you can choose from any color. And I like this one. This is the Bear. This is Bear poly stain and poly water based. I prefer to get water based when I'm doing projects like this if I can, instead of getting one that's oil based, because then it just sticks to absolutely everything. So this is the one I get. I really like it, and like I said, you can choose what color you want. And now I'm covered in stain because I picked that up. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. This looks great. Hope you guys are able to stain some concrete. You can stain any concrete, natural color, or you can take concrete that's already stained and you can go darker. I think I'm gonna do one of my bird baths that I have a black color. Usually I prefer natural, but I have a couple stained pieces. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.